Hi guys. So today is the perfect day to do my foundation routine because as you can see my face is far from perfect. I have a few active breakouts and then some discoloration and scarring. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do to get a flawless finish, and this will be proof today. So if you want to see how I do my foundation, then keep watching. So I start with the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus foundation, and mine is in, the color's not on here, I don't know, I'm about an N30 or so shade. Anyway, I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then from there, usually I use my fingers, or sometimes I'll use a brush like a stippling brush, or I really prefer the dual fiber brush, but I just wash mine. But anyway, I usually use my fingers. I'm going to use my fingers now. What I do is I just take a little bit of this product between two fingers and just kind of pat it all over. I know it looks crazy. And I just really scrub my face so it's extra red. And the lighting in here isn't that great, so sorry. Okay, and then I just rub it all around. Okay, so once that's all blended in, oh, usually I use a primer, but I didn't show you that, but I do have somewhere a primer. So the primer that I use is actually the Monistat Chafing Relief Powder Gel. This is a non-medicated cream, and yes, it is found in that section in the drugstore, but if you look at the ingredients, I mean, it's just a Methicone, and this is a dupe for the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Love it. $6 for this guy, and it lasts forever. So anyways, I put that all over my face and wait just a couple of minutes and then do my foundation. So now that that's on, it's time to conceal, and my work cut out for me. So what I'm using is the Boing Concealer. That's from Benefit, and this is in 02 because I'm a little darker. I'm just going to use my fingers, but I'm just going to put that all over my, just kind of dot it on. I might as well just dot my whole face. I had such clear skin like 2 days ago, and then all of a sudden, wham. Okay, so this is a cooler shade. So I use this all over except for my under eye area because I need a warmer concealer under there and something a little pinkier to conceal another problem spot. See, I'm unlike other YouTube gurus because they all seem to have perfect skin to start with, and then you think, well, of course everything's going to look great on their skin because it's already perfect. So anyway, and I always put some around my nose because we women always get red around the nose and around the mouth area. So I just kind of pat that and blend it. And I find that this concealer lasts all day long. It does not melt off my face. The only problem is if you do have dry skin, that it will show the dry flakies. So you just have to really moisturize well before the primer. Okay, so after I conceal, then I've got to work on my under eyes. Awful hereditary bags and dark circles. So what I found works for me, and I am still looking for my holy grail concealer, and I did test a product in the drugstore the other day that in the drugstore seemed to work great, so I have yet to pick it up, and I will let you know if that works out for me. But anyway, this is what I do for now. The Benefit Eye Bright Pencil looks like this, and it is, this one is not very sharp, but it doesn't have to be. It's a very light pink, very, very light pink, and very creamy. And what I do is I just kind of tip your head down. Look at that. Oh my god. And you can just follow those lines. So, and I kind of put it a little higher than the line, so right before it starts casting that shadow, if you know what I mean, because what you're doing is you're just eliminating that shadow. Doesn't actually fill it in, but okay, so I trace those, and then this little pocket in the corner of your eye tends to get really dark, so I'll just put some in there. That's it. This is also great as a brow highlight, but I'm going to do my eyes later for another tutorial, so I'm not going to use that today as a highlight. And then I just take my ring finger and just pat it in. That'll be great. So, okay, so yeah, it looks a little too light and it looks really bright, but then I take my concealer, and this is the MAC Select Moisture Cover in NW20. So this is really close to my skin color. I don't want to go too lighter because then it just looks like you're wearing a ton of concealer. So now that I've already done my brightening, I just want to kind of blend and add a little bit more coverage. So I just take this nice doe foot applicator and just kind of dot it. Oh, that's a lot. Just kind of dot it on there. I'm noticing that I don't think this is covered up enough, this little guy. I'm going to add a little bit more boing there. Okay, that's better. Okay, and then, again, just take your ring fingers and pat it. Just pat that in there. This does not look good on camera, but in the mirror, I look pretty darn flawless. I'm getting there. Okay, so now with my concealer, I always like to set my concealer with a powder. And the powder I'm loving is the Benefit Powderflage. Looks like this. And it is just this very pale pinky white powder. It's just probably a little silica powder. But anyways, they give you a brush with this, and it's absolute garbage. So I just take a big fluffy brush. This is one from Coastal Scents, and I just take a little bit on my brush and put that and blend it right under my concealer to lock all that coverage in. And this I love. It lasts. This might have been one of my favorites. I think maybe this is my February favorite. Okay, done. Concealer, done. Now I've got to set everything else with powder, and I use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and mine is in Medium Plus. Concentrate on my T-zone, so I'll do my forehead. See, it looks so shiny here, but I'm not. See? It's the light. Anyway, so I'll just do that. Just powder everywhere. Good. Okay, you can see, look at, like, can you remember before all the discoloration and the dots all over my face and the under eye circles? Yeah, you can still see I'm puffy. I cried today. I watched a sad show. So that is my updated foundation routine. Very simple, easy, anybody can try this. Big improvement from what I had before. So from here I would go on and do my eyes and my cheeks and lips, but I'm going to save all that because I'm actually going to be doing a very dramatic going out smoky eye tutorial next, and then of course I'm going to pick the appropriate brush and lipstick to go with that look. So, and check the information below. You'll see a link to my blog, and on there I've got some favorites and a little haul and a contour highlight sort of tutorial. So that's just on the blog. This is the first video I'm linking to my blog. So yeah, please check that out, and I'll see you in the next video.